Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Nothing much here, guys. I'm Tim Does Toys. That is Pennywise. And we got Tucker behind me chewing on a bone. So, how was your guys' day today? Mine was okay. I got errands done and I did things around the house. I had to straighten up and do some things and just get ready for some of the new Lego sets I'm going to be building, and got to trying to sell off some of my collection, and it's not working out too well. I got stuff posted on Marketplace, and it's just not going. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I should just say I have about 200 Beanie Babies. I might just take them to Goodwill. I can't sell them. I can't. I mean, I'm just trying to get rid of them for $1 a piece, and they're not. They're just not going. So, yeah, I need to make room for other things that I'm going to be, getting other Legos, and I just don't, Beanie Babies are taking up space. I don't have. I got certain ones out with my stuffed animals up there in the hammock and some other places, but I don't have them displayed. And there's Tucker. So yeah, I have things, I need to, they got the Goonie ship, and I think I'm gonna put that over there between. I have a big open space between the kitchen and the living room. I don't know what you call that. It's not a window. Um, I'm not exactly sure what you call that, but I have, and then there's a little shelf there. So I'm thinking about putting the Goonies ship and my new sets up there. But then that means I got to remove the stuff that I have there, and I have nowhere to put it. I have the Power Rangers. I have the pink helm, and then I have some Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, old figures, and just some other stuff, aliens and Predator, and just all different kinds of stuff up there. So I gotta find a spot for it or put it in storage. Um, it's all open box, so people aren't really going to want to buy it. And so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've kind of switched from collecting toys to building Legos. So, and I have big collections, but I'm just not into it anymore. They just have so many Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff just constantly coming out. I couldn't keep up with it, and compared to that and Lego seems to be a little cheaper um, habit than collecting toys. I spend a lot of money on my collections, and I spend a lot of money on Lego too, but it just doesn't seem like it's like it is when I buy stuff for my collection. So, yeah, so that's where we're at. So, we are going to do this bad boy. I picked this up yesterday at Target. I paid, I want to say 52.29. 52.29, I think I paid for it. $54.59. So, yeah, that wasn't a bad price for this set. This is a nice set. Blacktron Renegade. Um, and there was a bunch of sets that were on 40% off for the early Black Friday sale, and I missed out on a bunch of them. Like the Harry Potter train They had 3 of them. And by the time I got there, one person swiped them all up. So, and that was, with the Santa's post office and all that. That all got wiped out yesterday at my Target. But they didn't have this one on the shelf. I had to ask them to get it. And they had 3 of these, and they're gone now. But I'm so glad I picked this up. It looks like a nice set, and it looks like it's going to be a nice build. It has a total of 8 bags and 2 instruction manuals. You got the big one, that's for the ship, and then you got the small one for those 2. So this one's bag 1 and 2, and then this is from 3 to 8. So, yeah. And it has a lot of pieces, but I thought it might have some more bags, but these bags are pretty well stocked. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff in them. So, yeah, bag number 1. So we are going to start, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the review. Enjoy the speed review build, and again, I will see you at the review. Enjoy. Thanks a lot. So hey guys, so I guess this is about the time that you guys get to see my speed build, but this guy accidentally deleted them. So that whole build that I did, whoop, I deleted. Yeah, I don't have a lot of memory, so I gotta delete stuff, and I deleted it. So sorry guys, there's no speed build for this one. I don't know if you guys even watched the speed build, but I like to include it. But who knows? Leave your comment. Tell me if you missed the speed build, or you can do without it, So I'm always asking questions, but nobody ever answers them. So I don't know if you guys are even watching the videos all the way through or what. But yeah, I accidentally deleted them, and if you guys want me to do away with those speed builds on my videos, I will. But I need your suggestions. What do you think? Do you think I should, continue them, or should I just do away with the speed build? But I enjoy doing the speed build and doing the videos, so I just happened to delete it this time. Sorry, guys. Why don't you go watch the review? It's coming up next. Thanks. Hey guys, what's up? Tim Does Toys. Pennywise. Tucker's around here somewhere. I don't know where you got to. But, yeah, I'm done with the Blacktron Renegade. I have to say that it was a very nice build. I enjoyed it a lot. It wasn't hard. It was time consuming. Took me a little over 6 hours. And it was just, enjoyable. I had to split it up into 2 days. I couldn't do it in one sitting. That's a little much to sit for 6 hours. I'm not, 3 is a little much for me, but, I can usually do maybe 3 a night. But then I start getting into pain. My back hurts and my knees. I have a lot of problems with my legs, and I don't have good circulation, and then having the heart problems gives me more problems with my legs, and I had aneurysms in my knees, and it's just, it's just sitting really, really affects me if I sit for long periods of time. So I've had basically, all day I basically stand and do things. I don't sit that much, and if I do sit during the day, I fall asleep. So if I'm not doing anything, and I don't want to do Legos during the day, that's something I want to do at night. And, so I straighten up my apartment and do things around here. But let's get back to reviewing this. So it came with 2 books. This one, and these are what I built first. So he's right here, and then the car is right here. It slips in, and I don't know how it's supposed to pop out. I thought this was the house for it to pop out, but it doesn't. So I got to look back and see, exactly what, if I did something wrong, but overall it's done and it looks great. So yeah, and then I worked on this guy. So, and he is all done. He is right there. And yeah, and it was I wouldn't say it was easy, but it wasn't hard. A lot of little parts to make this big part. And just, overall it was just little parts here and there to make up, you got these here. Those were little things to build, and then in there, and it's just, overall just a bunch of little things to make up this beautiful big thing. And I like, how you have the cockpit up here, and you have the vehicle here. Now, like I said, I'm losing things. See, a bull in a china shop. So, and yeah, I thought this is how he was supposed to pop out. Oh, there he goes. Yeah. So he pops out through this thing, and then he goes back in. I'm not going to mess with that right now. So, yeah, it has, you see the arrows, and that slides down over it, and it hooks it in the way that it's set up in here. I don't know if I can show it to you. But yeah, it hooks up into there through the sides of the vehicle. See how that slides in. And it has a little thing where I guess you can attach it, but there's no extra pieces, but that hole goes all the way through. So I'm not too sure exactly what that's for. There's nothing that you can connect it underneath, but yeah, so that's neat. I like how that connects to it, and well, let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can do this without wrecking everything. There we go. And he's in there. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I like that effect. And then, just, the flames come out. I don't know, tailpipe or whatever you want to call that. I'm not too sure, but those are pretty cool. And just, yeah, this is a pretty cool build, guys. So, I gotta give it a thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. We'll give this a 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up and a 10. Because, like I said, it was, wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy. It was, just like nice and smooth. The instructions were, very legible. And just the overall looks of this thing is awesome. I'm glad I invested in it and got this set. I really am. saw some other reviews online, and they didn't get good reviews. But I don't have a problem with it. What problem should I have with this? I don't. I don't have any problems with it. It was a very nice build, and that's why I gave it 2 thumbs up and a 10. And I guess I'm not too sure if this is retiring this year or not, but Target had an awesome sale, 40% off. It was normally 90, and I got it for 54 something. So, yeah, and today it's no longer on their website. They don't have any more in stock or anything, so it's totally off of their website. So I guess maybe that was their goal, to clear out all the stock of certain sets, like the Harry Potter train set. That's gone. Just a lot of sets have gone, and there are still some. Some aren't selling out too well, but if you can get a hold of this one before. I'm not too sure if it's retiring, and I don't have my phone on me to look it up. But I would maybe find this on sale again or before the New Year's. I guess it is. Let me go check. Hold on a minute. Yes, it is retiring at the end of this year. So if you can get this set before it retires, I'd get it. I'd get it. I mean, it's awesome. It's going to look nice with my collection. I haven't decided how I'm going to display it. I think I want to make a stand for it, and I will display it on a stand, because it needs to be up and not flat on in the shelving case. I don't think it'll look right sitting flat. I think it needs to be up in the air a little bit, and maybe tilted, or have it tilted like that or something. Make a stand where I can have it tilted. So I gotta get some just loose Lego pieces. Maybe buy a set of just Lego pieces and flat pieces, and or maybe just go to the bin at bricks and minifigs and see if I can get the pieces I need to build it. So we'll see. But I gotta get. It'll be just black and yellow pieces, and maybe some red in there. But the majority of the color is black and yellow, and but there is some red in it. So yeah. So yeah, and if $90 isn't bad for this set either. So if you can get this set, especially $54 was not a bad price for this set. And even now, I would, looking back in hindsight, I would even pay 90 for it. The set is worth it. Yeah, so guys, 2 thumbs up and a 10. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. And if you liked my review, please subscribe so you can watch more. I'm trying, guys. So thanks again, and I will see you at the next build. Thanks again.